Hello everyone, I'm Echo, and welcome back to One True Collab. This week's theme on One True Collab is school week, so for my video, I thought I would tell you guys what it's like to be homeschooled, because I mentioned in my first video on this channel that I'm homeschooled, and it's quite fun. Side note though, I'm wearing a tank top and I'm inside the house, and you guys can tell how pasty I am. Like, if you guys thought I was joking last video, no. I'm extremely pasty. Homeschooling is actually decently fun. I started it back when I was going into the 6th grade, and then when I get into 6th grade, I went for 6 days and I stopped, and then I became homeschooled. And I'll tell you all why I became homeschooled in a bit, but when I first started it, I was really scared because I wasn't sure how things were going to work out because I was so used to going to public school. I was really scared. But then when I first became homeschooled, it wasn't that bad. It was quite boring actually because I didn't really have anything to do, like talk to my friends because they were all at school. Really all I did was do my schoolwork, and then that was it. And it was like, it wasn't the best at the time because I was quite young and all I really wanted to do was hang out with my friends. What ended up happening is I was actually quite bored with it, like the first maybe semester of doing it. But to be honest, I got used to it, and actually I really like it now. But let me just tell you guys, the one thing that a lot of people misinterpret about homeschoolers is that we are all a bunch of antisocial freaks, or like we're socially retarded or something. We're not. We're just as social as people who go to public school. It's just a lot of homeschoolers are homeschooled for the fact that we're really shy and we don't get along with people in school. Like for me, I became homeschooled because I was bullied a lot in public school, and people like me don't become social after being bullied so severely like I was. So after I became homeschooled, I didn't get outside much. I still don't get outside much, but that's just my personality. I didn't want to talk to people because I was bullied a lot, and people called me socially retarded. They called me, I was so antisocial. I wasn't shy, I was just antisocial apparently. And to be quite honest, there are a lot of people who are really outgoing who are homeschooled as well. Like my sister for one, I know a couple other people, a lot of people actually. They are extreme social butterflies, yet they're homeschooled. And a lot of people question why they're homeschooled if they're so social, but the thing is, it depends on the personality of the person. Another thing people think about homeschoolers is that we're all really dumb, and that's why we're homeschooled. A lot of people, including a couple of my friends who aren't friends with me anymore, said that I became homeschooled because I wasn't smart enough to keep up with the public school, so I became homeschooled so I didn't have to look dumb in front of other people. A lot of homeschoolers actually are a lot smarter than the people who go to public school, and I'm not trying to hate on public schoolers, it's just that I skipped a grade when I became homeschooled, and I skipped the 6th grade actually, and so now I'm a grade ahead of where I'm supposed to be. And that's really cool. And so I just know a lot of people who are homeschooled who are way smarter than any public schoolers that I know. And it's just really cool. So if any of you think that homeschoolers are dumb, that's not the case at all. Some of them actually, okay, I'm not going to say that for everyone because I do know this one particular person who's really dumb and homeschooled, and I feel bad for them because they think that they're doing good and they think that they're smart or whatever, but they're not the smartest. So I kind of feel bad for them, and I feel bad for the parents as well. Another thing people think about homeschoolers is that our parents are our teachers, which yes, most people's parents are the teachers. Like my mom teaches me, except I do a lot of the schoolwork on my own because I'm in the 10th grade, so it's I don't really need someone to be there. But a lot of people's parents are their teachers, but most of the time, actually a lot of the time, they get people who are teachers, they hire them to teach their students just at home, because honestly homeschool lets a lot of kids do a lot of different things and have a lot of different opportunities. I guess the moral of this video is don't judge a book by its cover basically, because a lot of people judge me as a homeschooler and I don't really like that because it's kind of mean, but a lot of people think that homeschoolers are these outcasts that don't go to public school, which isn't true in my opinion. I think we're just like public schoolers, except we just do our school at home. It's just kind of like that thing where people think that I'm completely different from people because I'm homeschooled, which yes, I am somewhat different, but I'm not completely different. So I'm gonna be 100% honest with you guys right now. I would much rather be homeschooled than go to public school, which is why I am homeschooled, because I did have the choice to go back to high school this year, but I decided to stay homeschooled because I absolutely love it way more than public school, honestly. I would definitely much rather be homeschooled than go to public school because public school just isn't for me. And so yeah, that is really all I have for this video. It's just kind of a random video of me talking about homeschool, and yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see all of you of course in the next video. So goodbye.
On the way down screaming, whoa, if all we have is time then we'll be alright.